Wow. I'm lying alone in a man's bed, waiting for the man to return home. And did I mention, I'm completely naked. This is gonna be the best surprise ever. And I marvel at how cool and smooth the cotton sheets feel against my bare skin. And this is the sexiest I've ever felt. And it's happening for me when I'm 42, not 22. And here I'd feared that I'd blown my shot at true love and sexiness by being a two-time divorcee in my 40s. As a consolation prize, I'd given myself a 1-month vacation in Scotland. And then I thought, wouldn't it be nice if I knew someone to visit in Scotland? And that led me to ScottishPenPals.com. where I see a profile from a man who says, I love to read books. Do you know how rare that is? I emailed him immediately, and he wrote back the next day, Blimey O'Reilly, I've given up all hope of ever hearing from a pen pal. Well, he had me at Blimey. And even though we'd exchanged hundreds of emails by the time I arrived in Scotland, I was still nervous about our first face-to-face meeting. Turns out I needn't have been because we just clicked effortlessly. And when he showed me around his place, he said, you can sleep in my bedroom and I'll use the guest room. You're kind, but you're also crazy if you think I'm not sharing your bed with you. And I tackled him. He'd also given me a copy of his front door key to make coming and going easier for me as I toured various parts of Scotland. And how did I repay this kindness? By returning home a day early to spring my sexy surprise. And I had it all planned out, all right? He was gonna come home after working the late shift, and he would see me lying in his bed oh so provocatively. And the sight of my come hither expression and my bare naked breast would just vanquish all tiredness from his body, and we would make wild, savage love. Lost in these fantasies, I just kind of closed my eyes for a moment. You know how you do. And then the next thing I know, I'm waking up to the sound of the front door opening. Crap. You see, I meant to have the light on because he needed to see my naked splendor or it wouldn't work. And I didn't have the time to get up, turn the light on, and then make it back into my sexy pose. So I had to figure out how to let him know I was there in the darkness, but gently so as not to alarm him. Should I start humming? Can you hum sexily? Is that a thing? And then all of a sudden, he's there in the bedroom doorway. I'm out of time, and out of all the choices in the world, I just blurted out, surprise! He jumped higher than I've ever seen a large man jump, crying, Jinx, Crivens, and help me, Bob! He collapses onto the bed. He's clutching at his chest and breathing raggedly. Oh my God. Is he having a heart attack? Did I just kill this good, gentle man who opened his heart and home to me? Then he tries to speak. I just didn't expect. I know, I'm sorry, my fault. Just be quiet and put your head between your knees and try to breathe. So he does, and the next few minutes are tense, but eventually his breathing calms. I get up, I don his bathrobe, I head to the kitchen. Obviously, hot sex is off the table, but I brew him some hot tea instead. And as he's sitting, stoically sipping his recovery tea, I can't help but think, I have blown this. My big, sexy night is a bust. But then he catches my eye, and he says, living with you is exciting.